Hello people, how are you? Are you okay? Cool. Good, good. Still alive. Why you're so far? You need a microphone. Hi, how are you?
I love these chairs.
Oh, I got it. Okay. And you're always sitting there.
Yes.
Or there, you know. Over there. Okay, cool. How was your week?
A bit tiring and a bit fun. Entertaining. Not entertaining. Yes, entertaining. It was about Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I celebrated it with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun time.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Cool,
It was
cool.
a lovely day. And other days are so tiring because of the school and programs.
I see. Yeah, that's true. How about you?
This week I feel more alone.
Yeah.
Normally. But it's good.
Yeah. You have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Everybody to what it is. I see. Cool. I mean, time just passes. Life goes on.
Yeah.
However you hold it, it will go that direction. Really. If you want to hold it this way, it will go to this direction or that direction. There is no specific or controlled way or direction for life, unfortunately. As long as you're a student, I don't want to say you have a lot of free time, but you have enough free time comparing to a working person.
Maybe.
Totally, not maybe. Because I was a student before. So, which means that I see the reality. For example, most probably she is working. You work?
Yes.
Okay, so she has got maybe zero time. She has got time.
Yes, I have.
Everybody who says I don't have time, this is a lie. Everybody has got time. Hello, man. Everybody has got time, but it doesn't mean that the person is available, right?
I think planning the time is most important thing. Maybe students and workers could be cool with correct time scheduling. You know?
Yeah.
It's so important. You can do much more things with planning your time.
Yeah. In reality, it is not like that, but in imagination, yes,
Yes,
it is.
yes,
It must
yes.
be like that.
Yes.
Yeah. For example, and how are you, man? Are you okay? Cool.
I'm pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So far, so good. Thanks for asking. For example, you're working. How much time do you have? Every day or on a weekly basis?
in the one day, I
Yeah.
just 8 hours working.
Uh-huh.
And other times is free.
You work only for one day in a week?
No. In a one day, I just work 8 hours.
Okay, every day you work 8 hours in the
Yes.
weekdays. On weekends, you're
Also
free.
weekend I am working. Just in the week, I just have one off day.
I understand. Mm.
But I think so. It's enough for be relaxing and
Do you really think that is enough?
yes, because it's 8 hours. I think so. No more time for working.
Okay.
I don't feel so tired when
Mhm.
after the work. I don't feel so tired.
You don't feel so tired.
Actually, I think 8 hours is
Yeah.
not.
Is
For
what?
example, today I get up. I leave the works 3 hours at 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and after the work I can go to sea.
Yeah.
I have fun, and also sun is on the top. I feel good.
Yeah, today actually, speaking of sun, it was really sunny,
Yes.
cool,
Yeah.
nice. It was like kinda spring day, spring,
Yes,
spring
really.
atmosphere. But that is a lie, you know.
No, I think so. I have advantages because my other friends working 10 hours in the one day, and when they finish the work, they've also finished. People
Yeah.
also finished.
Yeah. Drained.
Yes.
Burned out. You can say burn out. I got
But
it.
I think so. My job is not so hard.
What is your job?
I am a receptionist.
Receptionist.
Yes. But
Telephone?
I'm not calling all. It's
yeah.
not easy.
I got it. Okay, maybe that's because of that. Because you're not that much busy, but physically you have to be there, right? This
I
concept.
think so, also for
Mental health.
Yes, mental health. You have to be wake up.
Yeah, you have to be awake.
Yes, because I look my other
Friends, colleagues.
Yes, they always complain about too tired.
Yeah.
But our working period is so short, and we have a time for going out and make some different things. I think so there are also mentality there.
Totally.
Die out,
Burnout. Drain. My favorite is drain. Completely, out of energy. No energy is
8
left.
hours is normally much more, but if for Turkey it's okay.
Yeah. It is. For Turkey, it is low.
Yes.
On Turkey's standards, 8 hours. Hello, how are you? 8. Still alive, thank you. Yeah, 8 hours in. 8 hours in Turkey is minimum,
Yes.
and she's very lucky. She's lucky that she's working for 8 hours.
In summers, I am working at restaurants as a waitress. I was working for 13 hours.
13 hours, I see. That's true. That's true, yeah, a lot.
After the 13 hours?
Hours, yeah.
I'm just sleeping.
You're totally dead. Yeah.
Also, my clothes were dirty. I haven't time to wash my clothes.
That's true, and consider that you're young. Yes. How long can you go like this in your life? What about 30s, 40s, 50s? Yeah. Can you consider that?
And also there is doctors that doing 36 hours with no...
They have motivation.
Yes,
they have motivation.
They haven't anymore.
They have motivation,
No,
I think so.
Yeah, this is reality.
Yeah, money is important for
definitely.
It's important.
They are not gaining more than twice minimum price.
Minimum average, we say?
Minimum wage. Minimum wage.
Minimum wage, not twice minimum wage. It's low, I think. Not comparing the past, they are gaining less nowadays.
I got it. Maybe, I don't know then. Most probably it was just a kind of guess, wild guess actually, that I wanted to make. And maybe I was successful or not. Okay, cool. And you're working, you're in the hospital, you're a student.
Yeah.
How are you doing today? Good?
Yeah,
everything is fine? Okay. What happened in the telephone? Somebody called me? I see. Almost everybody has got a nomophobia. Did we talk about this?
Yes.
We talked about it?
With Kemal teacher we talked.
Teacher Kemal, you talked about nomophobia?
Maybe. No mobile phone.
Exactly.
Right?
No mobile phobia.
Yes.
What exactly it is? Do you know?
You didn't live without phone.
You didn't live without phone? Yeah.
Always checking the phone.
Always checking the phone as if something really important is going on. There's a kind of obsession.
I have that, but in a bit different way. I'm always using tramline, and there's always a thief situation, stolen situation. I'm checking my phone if there is it's stolen stolen or not.
Where?
What?
Where? Is that a kind of platform? I didn't get it, what you said.
I am saying I'm using tramline, public transportation, tramline.
Ah, tramway, okay, tram,
Yes,
okay.
there's always a situation, still situation.
Okay.
And I'm checking my phone if it's stolen or not. Because
I got it. I got it, okay. Yeah, again, that is again a kind of obsession which you have, but in a weird way.
Yes.
Yeah. How much do you have? For example, you don't speak. Let's first. Do you have any nomophobia?
No, I'm not nomophobia.
Really? You have. If your telephone is on the desk like me, it means that
Time. I am looking time.
I don't care. I don't care what you're looking at. You're using your telephone. Even for a short amount of time, actually. That is
Every people use phone.
almost everybody.
Baby and my cousin use telephone.
Why you have to blame other people?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
only me?
That's true. Okay, that's cool. And you have nomophobia?
Actually, I'm not addict, but I can't live without modifying.
Can or can't?
I can't.
Can't.
Yeah.
Okay, you definitely have nomophobia.
But I tried to social media detox, and it's
Past.
It's passed about just
Continue is
1 day.
Continue.
Past.
Last day.
İşini devam ettirsin diyorsan.
Evet.
Ama bitti.
Evet.
So,
Yeah.
past. Yes. We are arguing what the correct
Word, okay.
word. It's correct that it's passed for 1 day.
Hello.
Hi.
Wait.
No worries.
Is it possible to come to my son?
Okay. All right, I got it.
He tried to social media detox.
Yeah, can I check the word?
Yes, you can. You can check it.
It's okay to fast for a day.
I don't know what exactly she is trying to say.
He's trying to do something for a long time, but it's only 1 day happened. We are trying to say it's blah blah just
For
for 1
example,
day.
yesterday,
Okay.
yesterday, yesterday,
Uh-huh.
all days I worked. I say.
Okay.
What is the what word I have to use? Inside
I worked the
I-
whole day yesterday.
Okay, I tried to living without modifying,
Oh.
and it took just 1 day.
Yes.
It took.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Actually, it's really affects me because I felt the first day I was like I can't live without Mobilify, and I tried to take my phone, but I put my Mobilify where I can't
Reach.
yeah, and
Then you go crazy. Where is my telephone? Find it.
Then you get used.
what are you talking about?
Nomophobia.
Mobile phone addiction.
No phone or no mobile phone phobia. Actually, yeah. Again, you have. Everybody has got.
Yeah.
If you live in modern city, you should have nomophobia. You should have a kind of obsession, because the city life requires telephone, connection, internet, technology.
I have an example about it. I am not so interested in social media and checking phones. And for a week, I don't use phone. But the important point, I didn't check my mails. I forgot to check my mails. And they were very important about my situation, about my scholarship. and I am just one day away for losing my
Oh.
scholar
Mm.
because I should fill a form and I just don't see. So
Yeah.
It's kind of requirements.
I got it. Yeah, that is so dangerous. If you do not manage your tasks, if you don't have any to-do list, me too, everybody. If we don't have any to-do list, if we do not manage our life in a positive way, or not positive, I mean correctly, then that thing can happen. How do I do what? I mean, I use Google Calendar.
Yes, me too.
I highly suggest
I think
that
nowadays people is without phones. They feels like without clothes.
exactly
Yeah.
there's something missing in their life.
Yes.
That is, it means like they have a kind of addiction.
Yeah. Especially
Addiction. Young
smartphones is a big part of our life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, personally speaking, technology is okay. I am totally a huge fan of technology. If I have the opportunity, if I have some technological devices, I would definitely use it. That is undoubtedly correct. But the problem in modern life for every single person is we cannot manage our life. That is the big problem. Wrong management of our life, or the unbalance. I mean, there should be a kind of balance with our normal life and social life, and even the internet things, all of these things. But because there is no balance, this thing can happen, and it happens, and it is unavoidable somehow. This is it. Do you have something to talk about it?
I'm always writing it like my morning lessons to my calendar.
Yeah. Google Calendar or
Yeah,
normal
Google-
calendar?
Google Calendar.
You can set a time.
Yes.
You can say, for example, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Goes off. I mean, like a kind of alarm clock. It totally opens on your screen when you open your eyes. Oh my God, yes. Directly you can remember it. I use it a lot. And I suggest you, I suggest that it is a fantastic thing to do, to use actually. Kind of great application.
Last week I read a topic about social media, phones, technology, internet, and lots of marriage people divorce
Because
about
of
this.
that.
Because
Married
of
people.
married people.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. If we do not control it, if we do not manage it, really big problems can occur. Obviously. What else? Of course, so far we talked about nomophobia, but can you talk about some other negative sides of it, negative points of that? What else? What else this technology can bring to us?
Of course, it damage our friendships, social relationships. And for example, before Netflix, before Netflix come out so popular, my friends were more. They were meeting with me more. Nowadays, I'm just calling. Let's drink coffee, and instead come to my house and let's just watch Netflix. Like it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
The people who use too much times in online or phone or Netflix.
Yeah.
Relationship is going down, I think. Because when we meet our friends, we cannot talk, or we cannot find to talk something about something. Or we cannot do without phone.
Absolutely. That is a kind of cancer
Yeah.
among everybody, unfortunately.
Yes, I'm always facing with it. I really hate that. For example, in a table, we are in a restaurant or bar, we are 6 friends, and 5 of them is taking our phone.
That's
our
true.
phone. I really hate that. I
Yeah.
always warn them, but it's an
Absolutely. It is not just in Turkey, it is globally, everywhere, universally, man.
Problem, yes.
You know, that is really terrible thing. Subconsciously, it means that if you are putting your telephone on the desk, okay, generally, it means that, nobody is important to you, subconsciously. Okay? When you are 4 people, 6 people, 10 people, whatever people, in a restaurant, in a cafe, checking the telephone instead of, as you said, having face-to-face conversations, what does it mean? It means that my telephone right now, my telephone, or whatever it is inside, is much more important than you.
Yeah, because it's
Physically.
It's like body language, symbolic body language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And why do people, what do people search on their telephone rather than just, eating out, drinking out socially for 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many hours? What can be much more important than the face-to-face conversations on their telephone? What do you think?
Because we have a friend from far away and
Okay.
they send us
Some messages.
not just messages, for example.
Some topics for gossip.
Yeah, sometimes for gossip, sometimes for funny videos. And
Yeah.
also when want to share something, and we want to check.
Okay.
And
We wonder,
yes,
we are so
want to-
curious.
Yes.
So curious to check it out right away. And it is non-stop. You check one thing, another thing comes.
And also we search the global speech. What happened in the world? And
Yeah.
when we talk, when other people talking about that, you have to know something before.
Yeah.
To continue.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know, you don't have any information about that, you feeling you are not stupid, but like that.
I completely understand what you
Yeah.
said. Yeah. You're right. But again, let's go back before these telephones or these platforms were so much popular. What type of a lifestyle did people have, or did people used to have?
I think people have limits for gaining attention. All people want attention.
Good point. Yeah.
In nowadays, we put a photo of ours and liking, some of them liking it, and we are gaining attention from that point. So, for example, we pull our limits and there is no need to go outside and show ourselves. But in past, I guess like that, in my opinion, personally speaking, I would say, in back past, they owning. I'm trying to use different words.
All right.
Okay, just going with the regular ones. they want, in the past, they gaining attention with going out and face to face.
Okay.
So there were more, it's like a neighborhood, and they're showing themselves.
Themselves. But those days were better than these days, I would say. Much more realistic, much more tangible. Look at us. Go everywhere. For example, use a public transportation like metro bus, or go to a different. I went to cinema a couple of weeks ago, and one thing that I was really surprised about was, we talked about it actually, I don't remember when. There were a couple of people sitting in front of me, and in the middle of the movie, they were checking their telephones. And I was really unhappy about it because of different reasons. Number one, you are here to watch a movie.
Yeah.
You paid some money and time, much more important than your money. This is your time, 2 hours. I mean, just disconnect for a couple of hours and watch. They get bored very quickly, man, you know. Attention span is tremendously low. I thought attention span on new generation is tremendously low, but no. Everybody. I mean, it happens on everybody, regardless of their ages.
Everyone has ADHD, you know.
No, what is that?
What does it? Hyperactivity, lack of attention.
Lack of attention. Okay.
It's mostly in child's.
Yeah, that's true.
Nowadays everyone has.
That is true. They go crazy. They cannot wait. Now I can understand that why he gets bored. That is okay, because he wants to play. That is different story. But adults, teenagers, those people who are basically not kids anymore, I cannot understand. Why did you come to the cinema then? Go out.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree? It seems to be that everybody is, let's go to the concert or museum or some other platforms, places, and we are just checking our telephones. Not for 1 minute, maybe continuously. And it is meaningless and so absurd to have such mentality. Go crazy.
I think it's, people think it's more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
They become lazy.
Yeah.
And the reason they don't go out is with their phones they can unrealistically go out.
Yeah.
And
I cannot imagine the metaverse to be very popular.
Yes.
What will happen? Chaos. Really chaos. We couldn't handle social media. It has been a couple of years. More than a decade. At least a decade or 2 decades. With social media, we couldn't handle it. All the time, every second, not minute, there's a bombardment of data on social media. That is ridiculous somehow.
Usually we are sharing all our situation in the social media. Also, for example, the robber follows it and they know you are on vacation and they are coming and rob your home.
Possible, yeah. There are a lot of possibilities. Unfortunately, negative possibilities, risky possibilities. I cannot understand it, but the point is there should be a kind of balance. We have to maintain it. If we cannot maintain the balance, I think we have to just leave it, because we are not strong enough to maintain that balance in our life, I would say. Social media, what is the most popular one? Instagram? Nobody is using TikTok?
No.
TikTok is not important. Do you use TikTok? TikTok is not important in Turkey, I think. Not that much. In China and America, they're very important.
Yes.
Yeah, but here it is Instagram mostly. And among high school or let's say school students, it is like Snapchat. Yeah?
No,
Snapchat finished, died? Okay.
Not actually, no.
Kinda, no?
I'm still using.
Still using it,
Yes,
yeah.
my friends are also still
Because of the filters, you're using it? Specific filters?
Sometimes.
So, the Instagram itself, it is, for me, today, these days, it's been really repetitive, man, you know?
Yes.
Very repetitive. Not something absorbing or appealing anymore. Apart from your real friends' stories. How is it possible to have 1 million followers? Okay, so who they are? Can you tell me who they are? 1 million, 10 million followers.
Singer or
This is kind of number. I mean, the number fight.
For example, do you know that there's a normal story and a close friends story?
Okay.
You know it?
Yeah.
I have 61 close friends.
Close friends. That is a lot again. 61 close friends.
Yes, but
is
when,
a lot.
When I'm searching for someone to
Communicate.
copy,
Uh-huh.
I'm not seeing anyone.
I see.
It's just a number.
That's true. I mean, that is so repetitive, I would say, and I think that is not as appealing as it used to be, in my opinion. Everything is the same thing. I don't know. Which means we can kind of stop it for a couple of hours at least and just do nothing and think, rest mentally, physically. But no, people are always engaging with it. Always. And I cannot imagine, as I said, metaverse. If it happens, it is happening, of course. I mean, if it is a very popular thing, I cannot imagine humanity is going to finish. Really. Totally finish. And I think there has been a big plan for years and years. Really, in my opinion.
What's the plan's aim?
Plan's aim? Money, fame, control. This kind of stuff. Whatever we see today was a dream yesterday. Understand? Whatever we see today or we have today was a dream yesterday. Yesterday means a couple of years ago, 10, 20, 50 years ago. Who could just believe 50 years ago that there will be a day in the future that you can easily talk to your friend in America? You're in here, your friend is in America, at ease, nothing, very, fluidly. You can speak to them, with them. Webcam, very, very easily, comfortably. Who could believe it? Today, that is totally normal thing. Understand what I'm saying? So, those things, I think there's a huge plan. There's a huge plan. I don't know what exactly the purpose is, but I think the purpose again should be money and control. I always say, I think very deeply. You know, they started a huge pandemic, not epidemic, pandemic, COVID, okay? And since the beginning, they said, okay, social distancing, masking, social distancing, no touch, so no touch. What happens? You are disconnecting people from one another. Disconnecting, okay? Today they say metaverse. There's a connection. Metaverse, you go home. You are not in real life, virtually connecting with your friend. You can play tennis with your friend. You can go to a concert virtually with your friend. I don't know. And of course, like 6 years ago, or 6 or 8 years ago, I watched a TED Talk from Bill Gates. Most probably you watched it. Do you watch TED Talks? Do you know TED Talk?
Yes.
Just you, yes? TED Talk.
TikTok or
TED. TED Talk. TEDx is a small branch of that. The main one is TED Talk.
Yeah.
TEDx is something very small. He talked, 6 years ago, 8 years ago, he talked about today. He predicted he didn't mention the real name like Corona, this is something new, but he said that there will be a kind of pandemic and we are not ready. We are not ready. He mentioned it 6 years ago. How? The question is how?
Actually, scientists were expecting a pandemic because every 100 years,
Yeah.
the virus or a bacteria
Yeah.
comes out.
Okay.
And we bring about pandemic.
Do you think that this COVID is man-made or a natural thing?
Natural thing, because we were expecting it.
Really?
Yes.
All of a sudden, hello, good morning, coronavirus.
Yes.
Sometimes
Like that.
I'm thinking it's they made in
Laboratory.
Yeah, this virus.
Me too.
Sometimes
I'm not totally
sure.
sure of that, but I feel that they created it. Why? Why? To control the population.
I think that the virus is real, it's natural, but the controlling is not necessarily that much. The controlling is kind of like, as you said, kind of disconnecting people. It's like they have a purpose, but a virus is just a tool for it, not a laboratory made it. It happens, but they use it for that. I think that because we were, as I say, we were expecting that virus to come out.
Possible, I don't know. All of a sudden, something happens, and you can see the disastrous situation that we have. Almost 3 years.
For example,
4
there
years.
were 3 corona cases, and we were locked down ourselves. But now we have 20,000
cases,
but we are enjoying ourselves.
Enjoying us.
Yes.
As long as you get your vaccination, I mean, for 3 times. Have you got your vaccination?
Yes.
For how many times?
3 times.
3 times. Nice. You? 2 times.
2 times.
2 is nothing. What about you? 3? Vaccination.
Yeah.
How many times? How many shots?
Third.
Number 4?
No, third.
3rd. Okay. You said 4th. Okay. And definitely.
I'm always telling people to shoot vaccine. And
Second one. Okay. I got it.
But I think
Definitely.
it's not enough for 3. I think they will make 4, 5, 6.
Of course. Every vaccination has the capacity of, I think, 3 to 6 months, mainly, sometimes 8 months. After that, it loses its effect. So you have efficiency, so that you have to do it again, redo it.
And also the mutation.
Yeah, mutation.
Mutations. Mutation. New mutations come out, so we should vaccinate.
Absolutely. Delta variant, and today what is the Omicron variation, and then they are expecting Delmicron variation. Yeah, Delta and Omicron together becomes Delmicron, you know. Spider number 1, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, you know.
Everything is American games.
Exactly, it can be. So, I mean,
Also, our teacher, when I'm at university, our professor said, you have to learn, he said you have to learn 3 or 4 languages, and you have to improve your IT skills.
Yeah.
And if you don't make something like that, people is killing you. You don't know how it's made, but they killing the lots of people because they don't need that.
yeah, that
Don't
is
need
true.
that.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, they are.
But in the coronavirus, we saw the Germans people is killed and American people killed,
Are
and
killed.
also English people.
Yeah.
And if they killing the not important people,
Yeah,
why they are killing also
Themselves.
their-
themselves. I see. Yeah, I mean, this is a good question. I don't know.
Yes.
She can answer.
I think so. They will, if they have an option, they will choose them Africans
Yeah,
or Asian people.
Asian people. Yeah.
Not Europeans or USA. Also, in the US, people make a big protest about the coronavirus problem.
No,
And
yeah.
they lost lots of money in this situation.
That's true. I heard. Yeah.
And I think so. Also, is China effect?
Yeah.
from this position. And also, I don't think so. They will made on the laboratories. But I don't know. Maybe they have another plan. For
It
people-
failed, no?
For people using more online, because before the coronavirus, people also choosing the normal make a shopping
Yeah.
just for socialization.
Yeah.
But it's after the coronavirus, people are like addicting using online education, online
Everything,
shopping.
yeah.
Yes.
Personalization.
Also, someone is using more money.
Yeah.
They saw money about this after this problem, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't decided why they kill them their peoples. Their generation.
Their own generation. Yeah. Good question. Yes. Generally speaking, if you wanna.
And also, maybe they are not thinking. Also, our professor telling. I don't remember these words. Trade make a businessman not thinking like a nationalist. They are thinking personal gains.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
And also they are universal people. They are not thinking about their generation, their nationalities, their other things. War and conflict and other problems is not interest for them. They are just thinking about their gains.
Yeah.
If they are thinking like that, yes, they will make on the laboratories.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of big questions, unanswered questions. You're right.
I think China economy is getting better and higher every year, and the corona came from China, and maybe they made for towards to US, maybe, but if
Are you supporter of Donald Trump?
yeah, maybe if they made just only US will war them. Maybe they afraid of this.
Yeah.
And also they gave it whole world.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe
they didn't control after the.
Yeah, and after firstly maybe they thought this, but then they didn't control. Maybe all over the world we had coronavirus.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it can be metaphor, but possible.
Everything is possible. Yes.
Because no, at this time, the war with nuclear or bacteria or virus, it's easier. Not we use guns, blah blah. I don't know.
Yeah, different things.
Yeah, we don't need army for the war.
Yeah. Good point. Totally correct. Yeah.
And also China, why China is made something like that? Because their citizen is so important for their economies. They are working so many times. They are getting so lower
Wages.
and also we all time talking about their population is so important for Chinese economies. And after this problem, coronavirus problem, they lost lots of people.
Yeah, that's true. That's
They
true.
are so crowded.
But
So crowded, yeah.
They are so
normally,
crowded.
I think that their president is
Disturbing.
not thinking about peoples, but for economies, they are so important.
True.
For many conditions their peoples, because so many brands
Chinese brands, yes.
yeah.
That's true, yeah. These are really good points. But I have no idea about it.
But now, corona, yes, there is corona. We are living together, but China, it's so careful about this because I think last month I went to China.
Really?
And yes, we cannot go outside. We cannot, not only outside. We are staying in a hotel.
Yeah.
We cannot go out from our room. They are karşılamak. They are welcoming us with their special costumes, and they make lots of disinfections. Our body, our luggages, or our everything which we used. There is no furniture in the room, just only bed and television, and just only one table and one chair. There is no carpet, nothing in the room. And normally it's not, for example, if we want to eat something, before came to hotel, we are choosing what will we eat.
Table for
voucher, it's like voucher, and we are giving firstly, and we are writing time when we want to eat, and they are bring it, and they are putting there's a box in front of the room. They are putting inside, and just they are go. And it's very interesting because if you didn't realize they came, your food is in your box.
I understand.
Yeah. Always we are checking.
Oh my god. Yeah, different regulations, different countries. This is so weird. Really a weird situation. Specifically, as you said, in China, which is going on. Yeah.
Their behavior, this virus came with other countries.
That's true.
Not their virus.
Yeah.
Their behavior is very funny.
And
China is
absurd.
always
Absurd.
funny. Their reaction is so different from Turkish people.
Not only Turkish, all around the
Foreigners.
world.
I got
For
it.
everyone.
I got it.
So organized.
Yes, maybe they.
And so serious that when they make something, they will make so serious, and
Serious.
you look sure.
Yeah, we forget everything.
Absolutely.
It's very normal for us. A virus, it's very normal.
Yeah. Very good. Guys, I have to go. There's a class starting in 2 minutes. It was lovely talking to you. Take care of yourself. See you next time.